Most men don't need a girlfriend. They need more experience. Guys, years ago, I was the guy who never had a girlfriend, who never interacted with women in general, never went on dates. I even lost my virginity when I was 21, and that girl that I lost to was also my first kiss. So I was an extremely late bloomer, and I can tell you from experience when that is your situation and you're not approaching women, you're not talking to women, you're not going on dates, you're not meeting anybody, and then a girl comes into your life, it's actually a real problem. So I'll tell you, when I was 26 years old, when I wasn't talking to anybody, a girl came into my life and she was full of red flags. But honestly, I ignored all of them. Even people told me, people around me were like, dude, she's no good. You should not be with this girl. But because she was attractive to me physically, and she showed me signs of attraction to me, and she entertained conversations and dates with me, I totally fell for this girl. I just wanted to do whatever I could to make this girl my girlfriend. I wanted a girlfriend so bad. I wanted to know what that was like. And so I bought her gifts. I took her out on dates. I did like fancy romantic things. I thought that's what I needed to do to win her over. But that whole mentality is just wrong. And you have that mentality when you are dating from a place of scarcity. Right? So I was dating from this place of there's no one, and I finally found this girl that's like perfect, except for all these red flags I'm just gonna ignore. And so I ended up getting in a really toxic short relationship. Thank God she left me and married another guy and actually got pregnant with that guy too. They have two kids. They're married. I don't know what they're doing, but I know that they're in their own relationship. And that was after, being with me for only a few months. She actually worked with me. That was the only reason we even met, because I wasn't going out and meeting women. She had to start working with us, and I was attracted to her, and she actually had to approach me because I didn't have the confidence. And it wasn't until I had that like feeling of certainty, like she's approaching me, she's showing me interest, I can start to take steps forward. But I still kind of walked on eggshells because I was so nervous of losing this opportunity. And being in that place, guys, I know what you're thinking, like, but that's really what I want. I don't want to be a player. I don't want to go meet a bunch of girls and flirt around and have a bunch of sex with people. I think that's bad. I'm a nice guy. I'm not like that. I don't want to do that. And I understand. And you don't have to do that. Pickup artists or most dating coaches are really pickup artists that just want to sleep with everybody. But not all dating coaches are this way. I come from the perspective of I approach a lot of girls, I talk to a lot of girls, and I set up lots of dates, but I don't sleep with all these girls, and I don't try to make any of these girls my girlfriend or create rotations of women. If I don't like a vibe of a girl, even if she's really attractive, I just stop interacting with her. Because I'm coming from a place of abundance, I know I'm going to meet another girl. I know I am. I can meet her tomorrow. I can meet her today. I can meet her in a couple of hours. And since I'm from that place where I'm confident approaching a girl when I see her, I've even to the point that I have even seen a girl that I was really attracted to, and I was driving and she was walking her dog, and I pulled over to go approach her because when it's an opportunity of a girl that I'm really interested in, I'm not going to pass it up. And I had no nerves about doing that. And we actually connected and exchanged Instagrams. And that is what is capable for you when you come from a place of abundance. And then when you come from that place, when you meet beautiful women and you see red flags, you notice them, you address them, and you get away from these girls so you don't end up in these relationships with these crazy women. I hear so many guys tell me I only attract crazy women. But that's probably not true. You probably attract a lot of women, but you don't talk to enough, or you only end up having conversations or taking it really far with the crazy women, and then you find out they're crazy only way later after many people have told you, hey, this girl is no good, you should stay away from her, and you ignore all those red flags and you just stay with her until she like almost ruins your life and you are forced out of the relationship, or she cheats on you, she breaks up with you, like as in my case. Now, guys, this is something that I know is easier said than done. So I know going out and approaching and meeting women who are potential good girlfriends is easier said than done. And that's why I had to get a coach. For years, I couldn't talk to any women. I had to get a coach. And I was actually living in Argentina where I was surrounded by beautiful Latinas. And I was only there for 3 months. And 2 months goes by and I haven't spoken to a single girl, even though there's like, I see like hundreds of girls a day that I'm attracted to. I haven't spoken to a single one in 2 months. I was super frustrated and I paid for coaching. I had to pay someone to push me and teach me how to just be myself around cute girls. And then once I learned how to be that authentic person and got comfortable approaching by building momentum and meeting lots of girls, then I was in a position to decide, okay, this girl and I really vibe and connect, and this girl, we don't, even though she's hot. And again, I'm not the guy who's gonna go play girls, so I'm not interested in just sleeping with her. If I don't want to connect with her and date her, I also don't want to spend time with her in bed in the most intimate situation possible, right? That's not me. I'm not trying to stack my my body count. I don't care about that. So I was able to actually just meet women that I was genuinely interested in, that I genuinely connected with, and started having dates with girls that were my vibe. And now I've continued that on into coming back to Memphis. When I take trips to Nashville or Florida, wherever I go anywhere, I'm able to meet girls and go on dates. And that was thanks to coaching. So I'm telling you, if you're struggling with this and you want some help with this, I've helped other guys overcome this challenge. In the link below, you can schedule a call with me and we can talk about what is your biggest challenge in this situation and what we can do to overcome it. Anyway, guys, that's all for this video. Don't get a girlfriend if you're not in a place of abundance, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.